And there is a video out right now from a YouTuber, James Klug, which makes you tremble and weep for America. It's a video of Gen Z. This guy just goes out on the street, asks really, really basic questions to a bunch of Zoomers on the street, and they don't know the answer. And the reason why this is so weird is because we have been reliably told our entire lives, if you're a young person, let's say you're under 45, you've probably been told your whole life you're the most educated generation ever. And people are being told this more and more the younger they are. And it turns out we actually know much, much less than virtually every generation that came before us. The YouTuber, James Klug, goes face to face with the Zoomers, asks them really simple questions. Here's what they say.
How many stars are on the United States flag?
103?
103?
103.
Yeah.
Obama would have said 57.
32.
What ocean is on the east side of the United States?
What ocean? Can I Google it?
You guys know this.
I know this. I don't know this.
What country is the Queen of England from?
I'm not a politics guy, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I really don't know.
Just take a guess, like what country is the Queen of England from?
Europe? I don't know. I don't know, I just took a guess.
What's the capital of the United States?
There's a capital? What?
Yes.
Lexi?
Take a guess.
I don't know. Probably California.
Yeah, that's
Probably
right.
California.
It is?
No.
Practically speaking, I think it is probably California. It's California. Just the California vibe seems to be taking over the whole country. Really sad stuff. Now you might say, oh, well, he just went out and found the dumbest people he could find and posted their silly gotcha moments. I'm not sure that that's true. There was a survey that was taken by the ISI, the Intercollegiate Studies Institute, back in 2007. So this is now 15 years ago. And it was a study of the elite universities measuring historical and civic knowledge of incoming freshmen and graduating seniors. The survey found that the incoming freshmen knew more than the graduating seniors, that students were becoming more ignorant the longer they were in college. You can, I think, extrapolate this out to the entire education system these days, which has become just as ideologized as the universities were for so many years. People don't know a lot of stuff. This is part of a problem that I have talked about on this show for a very long time, that sometimes I get some pushback from the conservatives on, which is that we have always been told, we shouldn't teach students what to think, only how to think. That's what we were told. That's what I was told when I was coming up through school. I bet that's what most of you were told. You even hear this from conservatives. The liberals are teaching students, the leftists, those leftists who indoctrinate rather than educate, they're teaching students what to think, not how to think. This one, I'm saying this for the people in the bleachers. You cannot teach somebody how to think without teaching them in some way what to think. You can't teach a student how to think about math without teaching them that 2 + 2 = 4. You can't teach a student how to think about America and American history without teaching them that the American Revolution begins in earnest in 1776. You need to teach them facts about things. You cannot teach a student how to think about ethics and morality without teaching the student that it is wrong to commit murder. When we talk about this distinction between education and indoctrination, it's usually a meaningless distinction. It's a distinction without a difference. Both of the words mean essentially the same thing. Indoctrinate is a word, it comes from the Latin word docere, which means to teach, to lead, to educate. To lead out of your kind of ignorance into a fuller kind of education, it's got that same root word right there. The only difference is that we mean educate to be a good thing and indoctrinate to be a bad thing. It's always our opponents who are indoctrinating. We're the ones who are educating. We can't escape the fact that in order to educate someone properly, you've got to teach them things. Another terrible educational movement that occurred while a lot of us were being educated or not educated was that we were told, oh, you don't need to memorize anything. You don't need to memorize poems or speeches or dates or people or events, or you don't need to memorize that because you live in the future. You have Google. You have your magical device right here. So you can just look all that up. That doesn't matter. You just need to understand patterns, themes of history, not the actual facts or anything. And the libs pushed this in particular because by having students remain ignorant of what actually occurred in history, they could just convince students that they were actually educated because they believed the highly ideological themes that we were told about history. Oh, look, you don't need to know anything about the history of the United States. All you need to know is the theme that we went from oppression to freedom. That's the theme. So forget about the actual stuff that happened. You don't need to know anything about the history of Christianity or the history of the scientific revolution or anything. All you need to know is we went from the dark, ignorant ages into the enlightened, brilliant, scientific, atheist ages. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything about what actually happened. And so is it any wonder that now kids, when they're interviewed, they don't know really basic stuff about their own country. They don't know how many states there are. And when you don't know about your own country, when you don't know about your own history, you don't have any reason to preserve or conserve it. You can't be a conservative. You couldn't be a conservative even if you wanted to be a conservative. You wouldn't know what to conserve. Right now, go to expressvpn.com/Knowles. What if there was someone out there who kept a log of every single thing you did every minute of the day? That would probably be pretty creepy, right? What if I told you that is exactly what happens every time you go online? Your internet provider is allowed to store logs of every website you have ever visited and can legally sell these data to anyone. That is why you got to use ExpressVPN. I love ExpressVPN. I trust them on all my devices. That is what I use to secure my internet connection through their secure servers so my ISP can't see or log what I do online. Many VPNs claim to have a no logs policy, but they've been caught logging customer activity. ExpressVPN is the only VPN I trust because they use trusted server technology. They were the first major VPN provider to engineer all of their VPN servers to run in RAM. And you don't have to take my word or ExpressVPN's word for it. They had one of the biggest assurance firms, PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, audit their technology. It's no wonder that The Verge named ExpressVPN the #1 VPN in the world. Stop letting people keep logs of what you do online. Go to expressvpn.com/Knowles right now. Find out how you can get 3 months for free. expressvpn.com/Knowles. expressvpn.com/Knowles. Head on over there right now to learn more. I'm so glad you liked that clip. Now you got to subscribe. Ring that bell. We hit 1 million subscribers. Love that. We got to hit 1 billion. Head on over, ring that bell, get the notifications. We'll see you next time.